All right, everybody, welcome back to Mount Tammany Ridge. As you can see, got myself a trailer load of pallets here, and yeah, it's good to have a source of free pallets. I'd say probably 50% of them at this point I get from my my sister and brother-in-law just across the bridge here, and I'd say the other 50% I acquire through Blue Ridge Lumber that I drive for. So it's a very, very convenient thing to have access to these basically anytime I put my hands out. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a couple things today. Obviously, I'm going to be putting these over where they belong to get prepared to start pumping more firewood out. You know what? There's also another thing I want to talk about today that one of the other really good channels I watch all the time had actually posted in a video earlier this morning. And we'll get onto that a little bit later in the video. So I still have yet to go fire up the skid loader. Got to get the thing warmed up, and then I'll start getting these things put where they got to go, and we'll see what other kind of trouble we can get ourselves into this afternoon. It is a beautiful day. It's nippy. It's somewhere around 38 degrees right now with a little bit of a breeze. So I got to tell you, I do enjoy this weather. It makes me a little bit more ambitious and really kind of want to forge on and start getting this firewood processed. So enough of the yammering. Let's get on to the next. everybody. So I wanted to get on to the subject that I wanted to talk about in this video. And earlier this morning, Phil and Karen had posted a video with kind of like a public service announcement kind of thing about you know, firewood bags, specifically the yellow ones that they use, the netting, failing due to exposure to UV rays and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not really sure, but I kind of feel like it's a little bit of like an alarmist kind of approach to the video. I think they're being a little, I think they're exaggerating a little bit about the problem with, you know, the UV damage, you know. I mean, honestly, you know, these red firewood bags that I have here, which are the ones that a lot of us use, and I believe Phil and Karen did use them at one point. You know, I mean, these things have been sitting here for months. I mean, months and months and months. These things are absolutely flying off the shelf like free tickets to bingo. It's unbelievable, you know. And, you know, I'm really not sure, you know, how severe it is with theirs, but I mean, these things hold up just fine, you know. And I imagine, you know, their bags are, you know, I don't know what the situation is with their bags, but these bags are just as good as those yellow bags. These things are amazing. You know, I mean, these things really are. They're really, well, you know, convenient timing, right, for a fluke. Of course, because I'm on camera, you know, it's going to make me look like a putz, right? So, but really, I mean, I think they're really overreacting. There's just no way that could be that bad. It just, okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot of them. There's no way they could all be that bad. So, I mean, let's just, you know, let's just be, you know, realistic. There's just no way that these bundles are just that bad. It just, okay, you know what? Okay, so maybe, big deal. So the little black strap on the end comes out, but the rest of the bag is fine. If it's not in the sun, everything's gonna be, all right, you know, okay, you know what, maybe Phil and Karen are definitely on to something, and it sounds like maybe there's a lot more other people out there with the same concerns. So as you can tell, obviously, I kind of knew that was going to happen. So in all honesty, you know, Phil and Karen's public service announcement is definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, you know, a pretty serious concern. Now, these red bags have kind of been notorious for degrading in the sun quite quickly. You know, these actually degraded like very quickly. So this way the sun rises from, okay, and then it sets out this way in my particular position with the camera. And the way I had set up this firewood bin, okay, at the end of the driveway for these bundlewood bags is exactly in that position, right? So the far side of the bin, they got bleached from the sun all the way from sunrise till high noon, right? So naturally they were the first to go. And then as the sun was going down, this side got bleached out every day that, you know what I mean? So it just, that just goes to show you, I mean, it really is a factor of the sun. You know, now if, hold on just one second. So if you look, this side, right? It's great. That's the side that was in the bin, shaded from the sun. So clearly, if we can just try to figure out a way to be able to, like Phil and Karen were trying to do, is try to pre-package these things and set them aside to season in place. If we can find cost-effective ways to be able to still do this without it, you know, degrading like that, that would be great. And I honestly think Phil and Karen are really headed in the right direction, because outside in the open, you know, where air can flow through, is ideal, right? When they got the plastic capped off like that on top, that's great. And you know, the way they have their pallets laid out, you know, there's kind of row after row after row, so the sun, I think in their case, is not really going to be affecting those bags during the storage, you know, the time that it's there seasoning. So, you know, I think if you guys, Phil and Karen, if you guys just kind of keep on keeping on, I think you might be pleasantly surprised that, you know, the amount of time that the sun is on those might not be as bad as the example that you had with the bag that you used for the video, you know, to show us, you know, the problems. You know, that thing literally wasn't direct sunlight from sun up to sundown. So just figured I'd put this out there. You know, I know they work really, really hard up there to get all those bundles put together, and I think the yellow bags are the ticket for sure. And I also think that the way they're doing it, they're going in the right direction. I don't want to see them get discouraged. So the time that you guys have all that stuff already there, I mean, I would just kind of keep on forging forward and just keep in mind maybe, you know, some of the things I've been saying. But anywho, like I said, I just wanted to bring this up and add a little bit of fun to the video. So to all of you guys out there who are trying to do bundle firewood, keeping the stuff out of the sun for at least the longest duration of the day possible, right? So just try to, if you have the property, the space, anything like that, so you can manipulate the exposure time that stuff has throughout the day before the sun starts going back down. So take it for what it's worth, just a little bit of food for thought for all you woodhounds out there. And I'll see you guys soon. And if you like what you see in these videos that I make, if you could like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. And you know, I want to thank all of you guys out there. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, and I have a lot of fun making them. So but that's going to be it for today's video. You guys take care and have a good night.